My name is Enzo. That day I caught a whiff of something rotten on Mary, but I had no way to warn her. Sure enough, the next day Mary threw up. She rushed out with daughter in such a hurry that she forgot about me. The house was empty. When I got hungry, I ate kibble off the floor. When I got thirsty, I lapped water from the toilet. I just lay there waiting until my master Denny finally came home. The doctor said Mary just had a viral infection, so nobody took it seriously. Life went on as before. Until that morning when Mary was walking me up the mountain and suddenly collapsed, gasping for breath. I barked like crazy until I got the attention of a passerby who saved Mary. This time, she was diagnosed with late-stage illness. When I saw Mary again, she was like a different person. I could barely recognize her. The smell of decay on Mary grew stronger. I knew her time was short, so I stuck by her side day and night, just watching quietly.
The demon was coming for Mary, but he would have to get through me first.
I'd only catch a quick nap during the day after the family got up.
Lazy dog.
I knew Denny often couldn't sleep at night either, but all I could do was feel sorry for him. I was powerless to help. In the middle of the night, Mary stroked my head and said, "I'm not afraid anymore. You have to take care of Zoe." Then she passed away peacefully in her dreams. The next day, I pressed against the window watching everyone leave, then looked around the empty room. I picked up Mary's favorite hat in my mouth and lay on the couch, breathing in that familiar scent. It felt like she'd never left. I remembered when I first met Mary, I'd smelled something complicated on her. Back then, I tried hard to pull Denny away, but he pulled me back and asked Mary for her number. Soon, Denny and Mary got married. At the wedding, I patiently carried the rings to Denny.
Good boy.
After marriage, my owners grew even more in love, but paid less attention to me. I knocked over a picture frame in protest, but nobody cared. Later, I smelled something magical on Mary. She was pregnant. Denny raced more frequently to support the family, so I stayed home taking care of Mary. I loved lying on her belly, feeling the baby kick. I couldn't imagine what was going on inside Mary's magic sack where the baby was being assembled. I just hoped it would look like me. As the due date approached, Denny got called to an important race. He was torn between missing the birth and missing the race. Mary told him to go, saying she'd wait for him to return. Watching Mary's understanding nature, I finally understood why my master loved her so deeply. But on race day, Mary went into labor anyway. I reported on the race while keeping an eye on the delivery. Witnessing new life for the first time filled me with awe. Mary held the baby with one hand on my head.
Enzo, he's your family too.
After 7 years together, I already thought of Zoe as my little sister. But right after Mary passed away, her father came demanding custody. Denny was shaking with anger and shoved his father-in-law during the argument. That night, Denny went for a run to blow off steam. I followed behind but couldn't keep up anymore because of my age. After crossing the street, Denny realized I wasn't with him. He tried to call me from across the traffic, but a car was already heading straight at me. Denny carried me to the hospital.
He's very lucky. It could have been far worse.
Though my life wasn't in danger, my strength was nowhere near what it used to be. The lawyer told Denny to sign away custody rights, saying it would get his father-in-law off his back. Exhausted from everything Denny was about to sign, but I suddenly lunged forward and grabbed the papers in my mouth, ran to the yard and tore them to shreds. Denny snapped to his senses. If it were Mary, if it were Enzo, would they want me to sign? Then he told the lawyer, "I'm not signing, let him sue." In court, Denny's determination moved his mother-in-law to tell the truth. Custody of Zoe went back to Denny. On Zoe's 9th birthday, I didn't have the strength to get up and celebrate. I could only lie under the table, silently thinking, be happy, even without me. When Denny came home and saw me lying there barely alive, he carried me to the couch to watch racing, just like when he first brought me home 10 years ago. Then something occurred to him. He carried me to the racetrack, got into a red Ferrari, and took me flying around the track lap after lap. The wind rushed through my fur as I remembered 10 years of companionship, being there through his lowest points, sharing championship victories, watching them build a family, welcoming new life. I knew I'd completed my mission, but I was certain I'd be reborn with my memories. 8 years later, Denny is a top racing driver now. Met a young boy that Zoe brought along. The boy said he'd been following Denny for 6 or 7 years. When Denny asked his name,
Enzo.
Enzo. Your son reminds me of an old friend of mine.
he left his phone number next to his autograph and told the boy's father, "If Enzo is ready to become a race car driver, I guarantee he'll get the best training possible." Danny and Zoe watched as little Enzo walked away, turning back every few steps. They believed they'd see each other again very soon.